What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another video. So I got this YouTube series going on that's called Why Are People Farming It? And it's basically a series where I will eventually go through every single dungeon and raid in the game and talk about why people are farming them in order to make gold. And in today's video, we got the TBC dungeon Mana Tombs. I've done this dungeon over 2,000 times, and I used to absolutely love it. But before we go into details about Mana Tombs, I do want to say a massive thank you for all the support on the 0 to 10 million gold guide. This is a digital guide that you open up on your computer, and it features all the best tactics and methods that I personally use in order to make hundreds of millions of gold. The best part is that you only got to get it once, because whenever there's a new patch or even a brand new expansion like Midnight, I simply update the exact same gold guide with the new best methods, and I send the new version to your email completely for free. So if you don't have it already, you can find it linked down below in the description and use the discount code STUDENT, and that will grant you the gold guide for 50% off. And if you already have the gold guide, definitely worth checking out the VIP Discord, because once you join in, you'll be able to view all of these YouTube videos and upcoming YouTube videos before they go public on YouTube, giving you a slight advantage. But you also get access to a bunch of cool stuff like exclusive gold tips, multiple spreadsheets for gold making, TSM groups and operations, and you can even get access to my investments for stuff such as player housing, upcoming patches, upcoming expansions, and much, much more. But that will also be linked down below in the description. So Mana Tombs is a dungeon that I've done a lot of, and that is because Mana Tombs, like before the regional auction house, was actually very good in order to get steady gold. You were making a lot of gold steady. Even if you didn't get lucky with any collectibles, you would make a decent gold, like steady from it. And the sources of the steady gold are you can mine. There's veins inside the dungeon that can be corium veins. And then you also, as you're looting the mobs, there's shadow elemental mobs like this one right here that drops most of shadow, that turns into primal shadow. And then you can also, as long as you've done the quest chain, get the Ethereum prison keys. They are also made regional right now because they stack, so they've gone down a bit in value. But like the prison keys alone used to make a shit ton of gold. And the only way to get the prison keys is by doing what I'm doing right here in this clip, basically skipping all of the bosses, because the prison keys only drops on heroic mode, and if you kill a boss on heroic mode, you're going to get locked out from the dungeon, so you want to skip all of the bosses. Luckily, Mana Tombs allows you to do that, and that way you're going to get the Ethereum prison keys. Now, in order to unlock the Ethereum prison keys, you need to do a quest chain that's located up in the Nether Storm, and that quest chain starts by doing a simple quest that's called Seek Out a Mare, and is going to lead up to a quest called A Mission of Mercy. Once you've done that quest, A Mission of Mercy in Nether Storm, you'll be able to get the prison keys off mobs. But remember, that's only in heroic mode. So that's why it was so good, because you were getting Primal Shadow, of course, Nether Weave Cloth, you can mine for Corium, and you will get the prison keys. Now, the prices on all of these materials has gone down drastically, but people still love to do it, and that is because, as you saw, me doing one run of Mana Tombs incredibly fast, and the density of the mobs really, really good, which means, similar to my previous video of both Ramparts and Underbug, you have the chance at getting the big boy collectibles such as Blade of Wizardry, the Staff of Natural Fury, Singer Crystal Axe, and much more, alongside with the patterns and plans for Felstey Longblade, Corium Champion, and many, many more. So the effective kill per hour running Mana Tombs is very, very high, which is why a lot of people prefer to do Mana Tombs over a lot of the other TBC dungeons. But that's pretty much it, why people are farming Mana Tombs. They go in with mining to get the occasional Corium veins, sometimes Elementium, etc., or adamantite. And then also some emotes of Shadow, but Primal Shadow doesn't have the best value right now, so hopefully that changes with player housing if it gets new use out of it. But it is a super smooth and fun dungeon to run though, so highly recommend it if you're feeling lucky and you want to go for those big boy epic collectibles. But as a steady way of making gold, it's not what it used to be ever since the regional auction house. But that's pretty much it for monotubes. Now, I will eventually get through every single dungeon and raid, so just make sure that you are subscribed to the YouTube channel if you want to see whenever those videos goes live. And of course, don't forget to check out the 0 to 10 million gold guide. And if you already have that, the VIP Discord, both linked down below in the description. Appreciate you all watching, and I will see you all back in at tomorrow's video. But until then, bye bye.